I think if you're a long-term student and interest in leadership, crisis is the best training for leadership.
Absolutely.
And difficulty and adversity. And so I think 2 years ago, and Silicon Valley is the worst in the world at this, you had a bunch of young people that were so flush with success, and a sense of entitlement comes, and a willingness to sacrifice doesn't. And I think it's only out of challenging, difficult times. I know the biggest learning periods in my career and in my life have been the hardest ones, the adversity, because that's where you build character. That's where you really learn what you're made of. And there are a lot of people that are getting that opportunity right now. You talked about my son graduated from college and came home, and he lived at home for 8 months, knocking on doors, trying to get a job. And I can't think of a better first 8 months. He had a roof over his head and got his meals, but he was so appreciative when he got a volunteer job. He volunteered for an organization, said, "Finally, I'll come work for you for free." So I think the kind of experiences that young people are having now, and the adversity, young and old, the adversity that we're facing economically and as a society will bode well for future leaders,
so
generations
Warren Dennis
of
talks
leaders.
to us about just exactly what you're saying, calling this the crucible generation. Having gone through this, I've seen it with my students too, John, that most of them have thought, it's like gold lying in the street, so it's not what I want to do. I'm just going to pick up the gold, and then I'll figure out what I want to do with my life. And the problem is you pick up enough gold, and that's all you want to do with your life.
Yes.
And